there's a quiet panic spreading through the workforce. It's not about deadlines but a deeper, existential dread. A recent Pew Research survey found that over half of all workers, 52%, are worried about what AI will do to their jobs. But this isn't just about a paycheck, it's a hidden emotional crisis. I've felt it myself, the fear that the skills you've spent years building could become worthless overnight. It's like looking over your shoulder at a competitor that isn't human, that doesn't sleep, and that's getting smarter every day. So today, we're blending personal stories with shocking statistics to figure out how this technological revolution is reshaping not just what we do, but who we are. AI anxiety is the knot in your stomach when a company automates jobs. It's asking, could a machine do what I do? For 1 in 4 workers, the answer feels like a terrifying maybe. But this goes deeper than a lost paycheck. For so many of us, our work is our identity, it's a source of pride. And now that foundation is shaking. As organizational psychologist Melissa Clark says,
if AI can do what we can do as humans, then what value do we add? I think that's an existential question people are grappling with.
It's a crisis of value, a fear of becoming irrelevant. This fear isn't felt equally. Data shows a stark generational divide. 32% of workers aged 18 to 24 are concerned about AI making their jobs obsolete, compared to just 14% of workers over 65. Younger generations are stepping into a workforce where the rules are being rewritten in real time. The fear is real, and it's cutting across nearly every industry. This isn't a distant sci-fi future. For millions, the ground is already shifting. The latest World Economic Forum report projects that while new jobs will be created, 92 million existing roles could be displaced by 2030. A massive reshuffling of the global workforce. We're already seeing the first waves. Since the year 2000, automation was a key factor in the loss of 1.7 million US manufacturing jobs, with projections of another 20 million at risk globally. And it's no longer just blue-collar work. The algorithms are coming for the corner office and even creative fields. Filmmaker Tyler Perry halted an $800 million studio expansion after seeing what text-to-video AI like OpenAI's Sora could do, realizing he might not need to build physical sets. This pressure is creating a culture of AI theater. A Pluralsight report found that a staggering 79% of tech workers pretend to know more about AI than they actually do. They're caught in a fake-it-till-you-make-it trap, terrified of being seen as behind, even when a quarter of them say they've received no formal training on these new tools. Are you seeing this where you work? Do you feel that pressure to pretend you know more than you do? Maybe you're like the 2/3 of workers in a Gusto survey, quietly paying for AI tools out of your own pocket just to keep up. Let me know your story in the comments. It helps all of us feel less alone. And if you're getting value from this, hit that like button and subscribe so these important conversations can be heard. The biggest impact of AI might not be mass unemployment, but the slow erosion of what makes work feel meaningful. Beyond the pink slip is a fear about the quality of the jobs that are left. Workers are worried about de-skilling, the idea that as AI handles complex tasks, our own skills will fade. We become button pushers instead of masters of a craft. A German study found that while AI didn't always harm mental health, frequent users reported a consistent decline in both life and job satisfaction. The tech meant to free them was stripping their jobs of purpose. It all adds to a feeling of being overwhelmed. 1/3 of workers feel swamped by the pace of technological change. There's a fear that work will become more transactional, that the human collaboration we value will be replaced by chats with a faceless algorithm. This brings us back to that existential question. If our skills and ability to connect are no longer our most valuable assets, what is? So what are we supposed to do? The solution isn't just to learn to code. It requires a bigger shift in how we think about our own value. First, the mindset shift. See AI as a collaborator, not a competitor. The data shows workers are, on average, 33% more productive when using generative AI. The goal isn't to work against the machine, but to learn to work with it. Second, the action plan, upskill with purpose. The World Economic Forum predicts 60% of the workforce will require significant upskilling by 2030. An edX survey found 61% are already considering it. The key is to focus on what is uniquely human: creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. The jobs of the future will be about AI oversight, strategy, and ethical governance, the gray areas where algorithms can't go. Finally, this leads to the most important part: reclaiming our value. For a century, our worth has been tied to efficiency. AI forces us to break that link. Our true value isn't performing like a machine, it's our humanity. This disruption is a chance to redefine work itself, to automate the drudgery and free up time for the work only we can do. This crisis is real, widespread, and deeply personal. It's about identity and a fear of being left behind. The scale of change is massive and happening at a dizzying speed. But this is a transition, not an apocalypse. The way forward isn't fighting automation but collaborating with it. It's about a radical shift in our mindset and a doubling down on the skills that make us human. The Industrial Revolution automated muscle. The AI revolution is automating routine intellect. Each transition was scary, but each ultimately created new kinds of work. The question is no longer if AI will change our jobs. The only question is how we will use this moment to make them more creative, more meaningful, and more human than ever before. If this resonated with you, please share this video with someone who might be feeling this anxiety. And more than anything, share your story in the comments below. This is a journey we are all on together. Thank you for watching AI and Mind.